What I'm about to say means that anything else I could have planned for the opening is irrelevant. We're getting new training facilities. It's fucking happening. I looked at the bank balance. We had 1.8 million in the bank, and I was like, fuck that. You're not giving me my senior affiliate, but you'll give me something, surely. I asked for the training facilities. I expected to have to fight tooth, and they're like, we'll consider it. We'll let you know. And they just kind of went away, and I was like, okay. We are. It's going to cost £750,000, £750,000, with construction work set to begin on the 31st of January and will be completed by June. Where are we training in the meantime? Fuck knows, I guess. And we're 5 days away from the next game, and Maluso wants to discuss personal matters because I've told him he is now a fringe player. He will not be getting a new deal. Fuck him. We have 2 games to do today. We've played 2 games, and I'm recording this intro in game 5 days early, so when you see me, it'll be later in the morning for me, and we'll be ready for game day. And I'll tell you now, without even doing the chat with Moso, he'll probably leave unhappy. This Gravity's Gamer, my name is Duncan. We have training facilities planned, and this is a quite average. No, it's not. Well, it is. It's the Elgin Experiment. I forgot words. I'm genuinely excited about training facilities. What has happened to me? Welcome everyone. I've come back what was meant to be the day of the Hamilton game, but it's been postponed. Annoyingly, it has been postponed to the Tuesday after the Ross County game. Annoyingly, heavy snow at our stadium has postponed the game. But I'm going to come back just now anyway and talk about our previous 2 games. So last time we finished up with a 3-0 win against Wraith Rovers, and we continued it with a 3-0 win over Tranent. Leo Brun, Elliot Miles and Sinclair Armstrong got the goals. We played a 4-2-4 basically. 2 centre mids, 2 wide wingers, 2 strikers. Callum Wilson? No. Rory Wilson is a striker. He's a captain. He had a poor first half. We subbed him off. Armstrong come on. He got his goal. Second half things. And then we drew 1-1 with Arbroath because Wilson had a poor game and Joseph had a great game. He got an assist in that game. We started with we went back to our use 4-2-3-1. English is not working for me today. But he was pish. He came off at half time. Brung on Rory Wilson. We were already 1-0 down due to a last minute penalty in the first half. Wilson got the equaliser, but we just couldn't get the 3 points we needed. I was really hoping we would have been playing Hamilton today. And we still will in the video, but just not today, because they just sacked their manager like a few days ago, so they shouldn't have. Yep, they've got a caretaker in. So that's annoying. They are sitting bottom of the league. In terms of board, they're now happy with me. We're at a B, they're happy with all this. They're not happy that I'm not playing direct counter-attacking football, which I'll probably look to change come the summer anyway. Just our style of play needs to change, I think. But yeah, everything in that regard is looking pretty good. My job, which feels like for the first 2 ages, is secure. We're all happy. We're all doing well. Fans aren't as happy because we're not doing everything they want. They want entertaining football. The board want direct football. They both want defensive solid and counter-attacking. Whoops. And we're not better than Ross County, but everyone's relatively happy with us. So yeah, join me in another week in game, and we'll actually get to the first game of the episode. I can't believe we get fucking postponed after getting a training thing agreed. Bloody hell. Right, we're actually here now for the first game of the episode, which is weird to say. What's his name again? Victor. Jesus Christ. Victor, Charlie, Roca, Cristiano, Mongo, Oyedele, Rollins, Armstrong, Miles, Emerson, Wilson is our starting 11, with Dobson, Ventura, Winters, Gill, Reid, Brun, Mofreta, Williams, Rivera, Stevens and Joseph making the bench. Now I said that Maluso would not be happy with me. He's fucking delighted. He agreed that he's not going to get a work permit while he's not playing. It's probably best he moves on. I agree. So we're trying to find him a new club. There was an option for us to rip up his contract, but I didn't want to pay any money to do so I'd rather just left on a free. So I'm hoping we can just find him a club that he can just fuck off to, truth be told. That's what I'm hoping for. So as we're starting now today with the big derby instead of finishing today's episode with the big derby, So let's see how we get on. Now, time-wise for me, it is almost 4 in the morning, day of release. I need to be up in about 5 hours' time. So that's not ideal for me. So if the video goes up late today, I probably didn't get it edited or uploaded in time before I went to my bed, and I didn't get up early enough to do the other side of it. Yeah, I'm just determined to try and get things up in time, and I know that the last video during the week, Wednesdays, wasn't. I also will, and I know I said this either like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, there will be an update, but it'll be come soon, both Twitch and YouTube, but the video will come out here on YouTube, obviously. I can't release a video on Twitch, and it's just going to be kind of like I guess the only way I can say it's a plea for help, but maybe not in the way you're thinking. It's nothing bad. I'm just don't know what to do next. It really is that simple. But I'm going to update with the plans. Kind of moving forward for the next year. I'm sure I either done it as a video or I done it on a stream last year, like or beginning of this year, 2024. I think I did. I'm almost convinced I did. I may have just spoke about it on stream. I'm actually not sure, or I spoke about it in a video, but it wasn't a specific video for it. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'd spoken before about 2024 being like an experimental year. It started off that way. It didn't end that way. We kind of just fell into a rhythm again, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's maybe just not what I wanted. Anyway, enough of that. It's still 0-0. We probably should have scored, but so far, not too bad. Although I may have just gave us a kiss of death, although I've intercepted that ball. Just don't make a stupid mistake is all I ask. That's a good play, though. Wilson's such a good... so good at leading the line for us. Wilson's contract's up the end of next season, and as things stand, because I got a notification about it, he has zero interest whatsoever in even talking about staying at the club. That's a concern. Most players' contracts are up at the end of this season. I've told them not renewing. There's only, maybe I'd say 3 at a push who I've... oh god, they should have scored. That I'm undecided on. We just haven't kept a decision on them. One of them is Emerson. The other, even though he's not on the bench, is Marshall. His name says Marshall, right? And I can't remember the other, but there's a couple of players we're undecided on. A couple of guys were just like, look, we're not renewing your contract. And a youth player we've signed, we've just triggered another year on his deal. It doesn't look like he's going to be good enough, but we had the option to extend. He's on £55 a week. It's not much, so we just extended it for a year. He's out on loan. He's playing at League 2. Played 18 times this season. I'm happy. I say he's played 18 times. He's made 18 appearances. God knows how long the minutes were for. If they started them or subbed them, I didn't check. But, you know, is what it is. Just realised former player Wales is up against us. I'd completely forgot that is where he went after we didn't renew his contract. I say we didn't renew. I have no idea if he wanted it there or not. We just wanted him gone. And he left. You know? You know. Oh. I'm going to say it's a very even game. Neither side look like we're doing much. This is the start of the second half, though, but Emerson I'm looking at, not convinced. Rivera, I think I might move him on in the summer. I don't think he's one of the players who we've signed who we're told would be good enough for this level and the level above. I just don't think he is. He did look better on the right wing for us. Maybe I should try him out there, but it then leaves our left wing option short. Fitzpatrick's out with he fractured his ribs, but I think he's now got a cold as well. Or is it Archie Stevens that's out with a cold? But he definitely fractured his ribs. I think he's out for like 5 weeks or something. But yeah. Transfer window's coming up, and honestly I have no idea what we're even looking to do. It's probably going to be more to do with outgoings than it is me looking for incomings. I mean, I could sign a player for any position, realistically, as an upgrade if an upgrade was available, but we've only got like £100 a week spare. So there's nobody we can really bring in that scenario. I'm going to need bodies out the door. But again, I don't really know what's best to do right now. I have no idea what their keeper was doing, but Charlie gets his first goal for the club, I think. No, second goal for the club. I don't know why the keeper left. I was so unenthusiastic by this header. I thought it's either going to go out or the keeper's just going to get rid of it. This is a nothing header from Armstrong. I don't have a clue what Gardine's doing. And I honestly thought he's either going to miss it, put it out, or nothing. I did not expect a goal to come from that, but we've taken the lead in Dingwall against Ross County. I am going to take off Emerson. He is playing pretty poor. So Rivera will come on. He definitely did play better right wing for us. And I'm kind of tempted just to put him out there at some point if we can maybe get another left wing option. But that only kind of works if somebody else moves on up front as well. Whole shit show. Oyadeli's on a booking, so I'm going to bring on Mofreta just to try and not lose him. Rocca is on a booking, but fitness-wise he is good, so I don't want to take him off. So I'm going to try and keep him. Rocca is probably one of the only guys who we've signed who were told was good enough for the Premier League, who, while not good enough for the Premier League, is good enough for where we are. I don't think Winter's Gill is either, and he's in a bastard of a wage. It's going to be awkward for us to move on. That's how convinced I was at his signing that I offered him like $2,000 a week. We're never getting him off of that with that wage. Complete miscommunication between Miles and Rivera there, I think. Oh, Wilson's just... Oh! And it's went in. Wilson just nicks it off him. Armstrong hits it off the inside of one post and it bloody trickles in, and I made a sound like I was having a wank and an orgasm. But Dorset just loses it to Wilson. First time shot, and it just trundles across that line, and it just, and I mean just, goes over at the opposite corner. Or at the other post, sorry. It is 2-0. We were expected from the board and fans to draw this game. I expected to get hammered, truth be told. We're 2-0 up. It was like the Gary Neville noise. He made before. Miles with the free kick. Oh, I thought it was going to go in. By the way, what a finish. I might go back and show you that for the Tranent game. What a first time finish he did. Just inside the box, like just about here where the mouse is. First time finish, opposite corner, bottom corner. Curled it in. Beauty of a shot. But I've just explained it to you now. There's no point showing you. 10 minutes left. Going to bring on Brown for Rollins. I am now going to take off Rocca. Just bring on Dobson Ventura. One more sub. Armstrong is knackered. Bring on Williams. And we'll hopefully see out the game as victors. Big Derby win would go a long way to just boost this team's confidence a wee bit. Why have we had an upturn in form? There's no reason. We just have these little patches of like good performances before we shit the bed again. Hopefully it's going to be enough to keep us up. It's 2-1. Bastardy. Hopefully it's enough to keep us up. We'll see. I am now shitting it that we're going to drop points. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I don't fucking believe this. Oh, we're going to lose. How can we go from 2-0 up to 2-0 in the space of, what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes. How have we dropped the points here, guys? How? We've went from... Oh no, please don't. Please don't. You're shitting me. You're actually shitting me. I am dumbfounded. I'm actually dumbfounded. I don't know how this has happened. I genuinely don't understand. Oh my god, that is two chances that their keeper's pulled out brilliant saves. Oh, fucking hell. This one will be shite. I can't believe we were 2 0 up and haven't won the fucking game. 84 minutes into the game, you're 2 0 up and we lose. What the fuck was that? Oh, that is horrific. That is actually horrific. Yeah, cool. I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Fuck me. It's really weird. I generally haven't moved like position since the last game. I'm still sitting in the same way. I'm still in shock, I think, that we just threw that away. Hamilton have got a new manager. Everyone expects us to win today. I'm hoping to move on Ethan Hamilton and Meluso in January, but it looks like Hamilton probably leave on in a pre-contract. Whatever, not that bothered. Unchanged 11 because why would I change? It's such a confusing thing. If I'm going to be honest, I think the subs I made when we're 2 0 up, the three subs, might have killed it, but I don't see how everything came down that left hand side. I don't think I changed anything on the left hand side. I think Victor shut off in goals. No, I got rid of one goalkeeper I thought wasn't good enough. Signed a guy who looked on paper to be great, and again, I don't think he's good enough. It's not that he's not good enough. I think it's consistency. I think that's half the issue. I think we're signing decent players who just aren't consistent. No, sorry, I think we're signing good players who aren't consistent. Because I need consistency, I'd rather just take decent players who were consistent right now. And we're not getting any of that, which is just, honestly, is just incredibly annoying, you know? Oh. Unlucky, I think. Unlucky not for Wilson not to get on top of that ball there. I'm trying. Yeah. I've got nothing good to say. Emerson, please. You've had a couple of chances lately where you just can't keep the ball down, man. He's got this like right foot, and it just never seems to work for us, and I don't get it. I don't understand why we just can't score. Other than the fact that we're shit, I can't figure out why we can't score. Oh, God. Everything is shit. Everything is shit. I have accepted the fact that this video will not be live on time. I don't think tomorrow, today, whatever. Oh, Wilson. So unlucky there. What a run from Emerson that was, by the way. I can see me offering him another contract again. I really can. We seem to have this ability of not signing players better than him. Like, on paper they might be better, but they're just not realistically in any way better. It's just, yeah, it's just shit. Everything is shit. I am shit. This team is shit. The league is shit. I'm having a meltdown. What was says we're 20 minutes out of the game. We've had about 60% possession. Okay, a little bit under that. We've had 4 shots, only 1 on target. We probably should be 1-0 up in my opinion, but we're not. What that said to me is we're breaking them down, which is good because we've got a couple of good players up. I'm assuming that Swanson is Dan Swanson, the left back. If that's Jakaviti, as in Alex Jakaviti, I don't know who Emery is. Valentine could be the one I'm thinking of. It is Kevin Nisbet. Kevin Nisbet. They've got good players, this Hamilton side. Experienced players. Georgie Gent, we've looked at him a couple times considering to sign him. So they've got good players in that squad. Obviously, the bottom of the league, they're shit, but so are we. That's one thing I want to check. We'll do it probably at the end of this game. Is I want to see where we are in terms of wages spent compared to the rest of the league. I want to see if we are way underperforming for our wages output, or we're where we should be. Because that's something I think I've preached for every season of this save particular. That that's roughly a good guide of where you should be in the league, and it's okay. It doesn't work that way every single year in real life, but most years, most seasons, not the team that spends the most, but the team in terms of transfer fees, but the team that spends most on wages tends to be the team that won the league. So if you go that way, you can kind of break it down and see. Now, also there'll be teams that break that mold. I'm looking at you, Man United, who just spend for fuck all. And we're 1-0 up. 12th goal of the season for Rory Wilson, and a fuck up from Angelini gives him a nice tap in, which honestly I still don't have confidence that any of our players will score. But yeah, this is a kind of big game. This is our game in hand over everyone else because the game got postponed. But it would help us just get away from that bottom spot, which is pretty much what we want to be doing. It is just getting away from that. I did say during the last game or before the last game, that we turned an interview for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are bottom of the Premier League. I didn't even look at their table out of any curiosity, but that's where they were. They wanted to offer us an interview, but they were concerned that we've never guided their team out of a relegation battle. We've been in 2. We got relegated in 1 and didn't in the other, but the other one was a playoff to stay up. So yeah, I get it. Not moving, it's a one club save. If we get sacked, things done. But yeah. I mean, we should be positive no matter what happens this episode. We're getting training facilities improved, which if we could get full time again, and maybe Emerson, that is a tap in, man. Your right foot is awful. If we get some better coaching and full time with better training facilities, we might improve players a bit more than we already do. Because we do improve players slowly usually, and usually the guys who are on loan who are full time and they're not with us or with their parent club training. Which must be a bastard travelling fucking Inverness to Middle England somewhere, because that's where all our loans seem to come from. Every second day, just for a training session. Fucking hell. But that just wouldn't happen in real life, but it does in this game. But yeah, enough said. But if we could get full time again and improve our quality of training, oh fucking hell, we should be more than 1-0 up. Start improving players a bit more. Our youth intake again this year looks shite. The preview is all D, I think, or E, D and E, which, yeah, it's just another poor one. That's the next thing we need to do is youth facilities. But I thought for kind of current day issues, let's try and get the training facilities done. Also, that is something that players that we've tried to sign have wanted from us, and we just couldn't do. We couldn't afford it before. We can now, because when the takeover happened, I'm sure it was 800 grand the guy pumped into the club finances, which we are just basically using all of that now to get training facilities. Wilson doubles our lead, so I guess that has kind of worked in our favour. I'm going to bring on Williams though, because Sinclair is on a booking. Rock is having a poor game. I'm going to bring on Dobson Ventura again, but I am kind of shitting myself that this backfires. Mongo with a good challenge. Okay, we're comfortable now. They've only had one shot all game. Didn't really stop us from completely capitulating against Ross County, but, I'm watching people's fitness levels. Like, Rollins looks like he's getting tired, so we'll bring on Brune. Having one more stoppage and two more changes I can make. I am not making changes for change's sake. That is piss, Charlie. Well done, Williams. Like, here's an example. He's from Aston Villa, I'm sure. So if we like say we train in like a Tuesday, he has to go down to what, Birmingham? That's where Aston Villa is, right? Birmingham? Or have I got that wrong? But say it is, travel down that night to Birmingham for the training session the next day to drive all the way back up to Inverness for like the next day's training session. Wow. That is what happens generally. If you're a part-time club and you take a player on loan from a full-time club, generally a lot of the time those players will go back to their parent clubs to train in between when you're not training type thing. Which I know is what happens at least with youth players at clubs. By the way, it's 3-0. Wilson with a hat-trick. Callum Wilson. I keep calling him Callum Wilson. He's nowhere near that good. Rory Wilson has been our talisman this year, let's be honest. Since we signed him, he has been the guy who has pretty much he's been the guy that's like linked up a lot of attack play, but without having the finishing aspect. He then really did develop last season because he had to. He was going to be a regular starter this year, and yeah, he's had a lot of shit games. But the whole team has had a lot of shit games. He has, I think, came through pretty well this year. Hopefully, if we're going to improve, hopefully we can tie him down a longer deal. I don't particularly want to lose him at the end of next season on a free. I don't particularly want to lose him at all because we don't really have any other strikers that are scoring. But again, though, losing Wilson, say, in January would let me put Armstrong up front, which would then let me move Rivera over at the right. And stuff like that. But yeah, comfortable 3-0 win against bottom of the league Hamilton. That is a pretty good way to end the episode. And let's have a look at that league table. 17 games played. We are 4 points clear of bottom, 3 points of that playoff place. Let's be honest, we're not far away either from the playoffs at the other end. Probably could finish mid-table. Probably a bit higher, but we'd need to really nail down that consistency, which we just haven't done all season. It's been such a mixed fucking bag. I mean, it took us to October to win our first league game of the season. And we picked up some more points then. Championship. Stats. Team overview? Nope. Team detailed. Salary per annum. So we should be 4th in the league. Yeah, we should be 4th in the league, and we're not. That spend is in red, but that's good. That's how much. I like how, for me, the spend is the wrong way around. So Dundee have made 12 million in player sales. Jesus Christ, you actually have. Lad to Aberdeen, lad to Celtic. Oh, lad to Zaragoza? Really? Why were you at Dundee? Anyway. So why is that red? It should be... Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, we're spending 1.5 million a year. Almost 1.6. We should be 4th. We're not, we're 7th. I guess we'll see where we are come the end of the season, but right now we're struggling. We are struggling. What I like, though, is we've had a few shots against us this season by actually a big thing. We've only conceded 2 goals from corners, 1 direct free kick, 1 indirect free kick. Seriously? Hold on a fucking minute. Most possession, not by much, but sure, most possession. Pass completed, pass percentage is 90%. Nobody, most dribbles made. But we're not... we've conceded the second least amount of goals. No, I don't know why that's a points per game. Well, you can see that it's the league fucking table. That is a really stupid stat to have there. Points per game. Yeah, sure, you can see you're picking 2.81, but you know who's getting bitten, whatever. Sorry. Give me the actual lead. How many goals have we scored this season? We scored 21 goals. Yeah, goal scoring's our fucking issue. Anyway, let's look where we're going to come back. We're in December, aren't we? I generally think I'll just come back for the Spartans and Queen's Park game. We'll see what I've done up to the midway point in January and then see if there's anything we even look like we're going to be doing for the second half of that window. Yeah, that's what we'll do. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. It does help out the channel a great deal. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.